Bani, the soul's appeal to the Satguru. I am calling out to you. Today, listen to my plea. I am poor and helpless, but you are the gracious giver. This is the Bani of Param Sant Satguru Hazur Swamiji Maharaj. The loving soul is offering a prayer at the feet of the Sant Satguru, saying, O Satguru, I am praying and requesting at your feet, have mercy on me and listen to my plea. Enslaved by Maya, I am suffering unending pain. Bani, please come to my rescue now. My boat is drifting in midstream. I am suffering deep distress, and you are the expert ferryman. You are my only protector. No one else will come to my aid. In this world, you and you alone are my gracious benefactor. Therefore, I offer this prayer at your feet again and again. My boat of life is adrift in this ocean of the world, and only you can take me to the other shore. So now please come to my aid. O Lord, please ferry me across the ocean of this world. I am filled with misery. You are the boatman, the ferryman, the koli. You alone are the captain of my ship. Bani. The messengers of death and agents of evil surrounded me and gave me untold suffering. They terrified me with the horrors of hell. But now, O my wise protector, you have come to my aid. My within is filled with countless bad qualities and evil tendencies, lust, anger, greed, attachment, and ego. Day and night they cause me untold suffering. The messengers of Yama have surrounded me and are giving me endless suffering in this ocean of the world. Not only do they persecute me here, but they also fill me with dread of the world to come, opening before me the unspeakable horrors of Yama's hells. O Satguru, only you can comfort me and deliver me from this torment. I have fallen at your holy lotus feet, and time again, I cry out for your help. Bani. Now please grant me your support. Give me a place in your refuge. Kal is exerting all his might and wreaking havoc, but you are the bravest of the brave. Eradicating the pain of millions of births, wiping away the suffering of unnumbered years, you have saved me. I have come into your shelter and have thrown myself at your feet. Now hear my plea and listen to my sad plight. Kal has bound me within by countless chains of Maya, forged from my own evil deeds. Through the force of karma, Kal has enslaved me. Kal wields so much power that day and night he stirs up a tremendous turmoil in my inner mind. My agony has become unbearable, and yet I cannot free myself from it. But you are the mightiest of all heroes. You and you alone can remove my suffering. No one else can accomplish such a feat. Bani. My intellect and understanding are spoiled. My mind and surat are impure. All my strength and vigor have been snatched away. But you, O Satguru, are the all-powerful adept. Controlled by Maya and trapped in the sense enjoyments, my understanding is besmirched with filth. Committing sins day and night, my intellect has become impure. All-powerful as you are, please wash away all the dross and keep me at your holy feet. Bani. Therefore I implore you, please grant me this one boon. You are omnipotent and omniscient. Reveal to me the secret of Surat Shabad. Please grant me this one request. You are the giver of peace. Do not let me look to anyone else. Keep my attention fixed at your holy lotus feet. This is the blessing I crave. Anchor my soul in the Shabad day and night. Shabad is the supreme weapon that vanquishes all sorrow. You are the all-powerful Lord. Only you can remove my suffering. Bani. I have no longing, and I am wanting in love. I lack the eager spirit of devotion. Devoid of faith, bereft of belief, I am drowning in lust, anger, and greed. How can you ferry me across? I am asking for your blessing, but what can I give in exchange for such a treasure? I have no good quality in me, no yearning, no true devotion. I have nothing to offer at all. I am devoid of devotion, and my faith is shaky. Day and night, lust and anger overwhelm me. How can you save a sinking stone like me? I have this doubt within me. Bani. Sickness and sorrow torment me daily. I do not apply myself to bhajan and simran. My desire for the pleasures does not abate, and the flames of fear and worry burn hotter within me. No one listens to my cries. You alone are my physician and healer. Day and night worldly worries weigh on my mind, and sickness troubles my body. Even though I have suffered so much, still my desire for the sense enjoyments does not become less. Instead, it grows day by day. Wherever desire has the upper hand, it brings misery in its wake, and I remain always afraid. When we are trapped in falsehood, fear dogs our every step. Now no one else will listen to my cries. You are my only physician. Only you can chase away this sickness. There is no other cure. Bani. Except for the saints, I have no one to call my own. The door of the Satguru is my only fixed abode. There is no virtue in rites, rituals, and superstition. Shabad is the only true teaching. Grant me this blessing. What support does the jiva have except the saints? Who but the Satguru will give out the teaching of truth? I have no store of good karma. I have no righteous conduct to my credit. Except for the teaching of Shabad, there is no other firm footing. Without the Shabad, the inner experience does not manifest. Nothing but the Shabad can cut our fetters. I have come to your door seeking alms. I stand here as a beggar. Have mercy on me and grant me the boon of Nam. Bani. Draw my surat upward now. Show me the splendor of Shabad. Let me hurry on to Sahastal Kanwal and behold the holy congregation there. Then my mind will be put to shame. Please fulfill this request of mine. Withdraw my consciousness from the 9 doors and take me upward into the etheric realm. Connect me with the Shabad and let me behold the power within. May the soul reach Sahastal Kanwal and experience its radiant beauty firsthand. So much power lies hidden within me. When my soul will at last come to experience that power, then my mind will stand shamefaced. Even though such a mighty power has always been close at hand all the time, still the mind lured me into the empty outer world and shackled me inextricably in its chains of illusion. Therefore, shower grace on me and open that glittering vista before me. Bani. Crossing through the Bank Nal, may I scale the heights of Trikuti. Open before me the path leading onto Sun. Remove the barrier of Mahasun and transport me through the Banwar Gufa. Making me taste the bliss of Sat Shabad, take me to Satpur, the city of truth. Then please escort me through the crooked tunnel of Banknal, so that I may climb to the lofty heights of Trikuti. Open to me the further path into the Sun, or void, and escort me onward into the region of Parbrahm. Guide me across the dark, impenetrable expanse of Mahasun and into the dazzling realm of Banwar Gufa, the whirling cave. Then escort me into Satlok, the realm of truth, and make me one with truth. The Darbar, or court, of the Satguru is in Satlok, and he himself guides you all the way there. But when you reach that point, it is the power of Satpurush that will transport your soul even higher. Up to Satlok, it has been the duty of the Satguru to give you the message of truth. Bani. Let me behold the regions of Alak and Agam Lok. May my soul finally come to rest in Radhaswami Dham. Of that realm, the pundits, qazis, mullahs, and sheikhs have no knowledge. No one gains entry there, except through the grace and mercy of the saints. Beyond Satlok lies the realm of Alak, the imperceptible. Then you come to the realm of Agam, the inaccessible. And finally you reach the region of Anami, or Radhaswami Dham, the self-existing plane beyond all creation. This knowledge is hidden from those who only practice priestcraft, the pundits, the religious leaders, the swamis, and fakirs. No qazi, or judge, or mullah, a religious scholar, has discovered it. Without the help of the Satguru, you can never attain these heights. No one else can open the way to you. They don't even have an inkling that such exalted regions exist. Bani. Satguru's reply to the soul. Then the Satguru replies, I am telling you one thing. Pay heed to my advice. O disciple, give up the obstinacy of your mind. Realize that the Guru is beyond comprehension. Learn the secret of Shabad from him and delve into its mysteries. Accept that your intellect is ignorant and can offer no guidance. Cast aside your anger and lust. Moved to mercy, the Satguru replies, O disciple, heed this teaching of mine. Never follow the dictates of your mind. Always remember that the Guru is the all-owner, the Lord of all that exists. Day and night fix your attention in the Shabad. Here your intellect cannot help you. This mystery lies beyond understanding. Lust, anger, and the evil tendencies are still lurking in your within. Keeping the Guru's teachings always before you, cast out these offenders. Bani. Understand the importance of satsang. Appreciate this precious human birth. Imbibe the nectar of Nam and anchor your attention in the Guru's form. Bring the mind and the senses under your control. Then, step by step, proceed forward with great care. Tulsidas has also spoken about the importance of satsang. O Tulsi, two things are precious and rare beyond reckoning, the fellowship of the saints and the praise of Almighty God. Son, wife, and wealth, even the sinners possess these trifles. The human birth is the highest in all creation, and in this age many souls are blessed with the human body. The population has grown so much that there are people everywhere. Even the inaccessible and inhospitable mountains and rocky plains are inhabited. But Swamiji is telling us that it is not enough just to get the human birth. Even after we have received such a boon, still it is rare to get the company of the saints, and even rarer to make the mind accept their teachings. When you go to the saints, if your mind doesn't accept their words, then what can you hope to accomplish? Therefore, day and night go on doing the Simran of Nam. Let no other remembrance arise in your heart. Place your hope in Sat Nam. All other hopes lead to despair. Keep your hope fixed on the true Nam. Never allow other desires to multiply in your heart. Repeat the Simran in such a way that your soul withdraws from all outside things and collects within. Focus your attention fully on the enchanting form of the Guru. Become totally absorbed in this contemplation. Then what will happen? All the dirt of the mind that has accumulated for ages will be washed away, and your soul will shine forth, spotlessly pure. And when your soul is cleansed of the outer dross, it will unite with the immaculate power of the Shabad within. But if you allow the evil tendencies to make their home within you, if you accept the influence of the mind and senses while you are practicing the remembrance of the Lord, it is just like putting drops of poison into a jar of nectar. If you do the meditation with pure thoughts, and then allow the senses to lure you back to the enjoyments of the world, your good deeds are reduced to ashes. It is just like setting out one day and traveling 10 or 20 miles along the way to your destination, and then suddenly turning around and returning to the point where you had started. Everything you have accomplished can be brought to naught in a moment. Therefore, you must rein in the mind and senses, keep them firmly under your control, and practice the meditation with undivided attention and wholehearted devotion. Bani. No one is your real friend. Your family and relations will plunder you. Other than the Guru, do we have any real well-wisher in this world? No, not one. Therefore, Swamiji warns us that our friends, our families, and our relations are devouring our lives and wealth bite by bite. Do you think your youth will remain with you forever? If you use the time of your youth for meditation on Nam, Simran, and the devotion of the Lord, if you manifest the first-hand spiritual experience in your within, then you will enjoy happiness in this world and in the next. But if you squander your youth in worldly pleasures, you will become hollow and empty within, and when your end time comes, you will leave repenting and weeping. Therefore, Swamiji is warning us that at the time of death, neither wealth nor youth will accompany us. Only the Nam and the Guru will go with us. No other power can come to our aid. In this world, you have become ensnared in the trap of illusion. Kal has bound you with the rope of karma and will devour you one day. Bani. You will go again into the 4 categories of birth. Birth after birth, you will be thrown back into the hells. Yama will torment you and give you great suffering. With every breath, you will writhe in agony. Your desires will not be fulfilled. The abode of happiness will remain beyond your reach, and you will suffer agony and pain. Kal has bound you with the rope of karma and will devour you one day. When the human body goes out of your hands, you descend to lower bodies, and after every birth you will endure the torments of Yama. He will hurl you into the hells, and then once again you will revolve in the wheel of 84 lock forms of life. Sometimes you will come as a cat, sometimes as a snake, sometimes as a scorpion. You will have to endure countless difficult incarnations. When you are suffering in the hells, do you think someone will come and rescue you? No one will help you there. The scriptures have tried to enumerate the sufferings in these hells, but how can they describe such horrible torture? The torments of those hells are beyond the power of words to express. You have to endure terrible pain, and there can be no hope of escape through death. The astral body that is bearing all that agony does not die. In that region, no matter how much the body is burned or roasted, no matter what torture is inflicted on it, the soul cannot leave that body. You have to undergo whatever punishment has been decreed. The miseries of that place are beyond count. You are powerless there, and no one listens to your cries. In that place there is not even a glimmer of happiness. Day and night there is only suffering and despair. Some souls are thrown into the Kumbhi Narak. Some are roasted in the fire, some eat sand. And there are so many different torments that it is impossible to describe. Bani. Throwing off the chains of worldly pleasures and desires, become detached from all of this. Seek for the company of the saints. Come into the Satguru's shelter. Cherish his teachings in your heart, and he will release you from chains that bind you. There is only one way to escape from these sufferings. Cast the worldly pleasures out of your heart. Become detached from sense indulgences, and free yourself from desire. He tells us to go into the company of the saints. In this world, the true saints are very rare and hard to find. Otherwise, the world is flooded with so-called saints. You can find platoons of them with no difficulty, but that is a different matter. A true saint is something totally apart. Therefore, he says, set off in search of a saint without delay. Hurry into the refuge of the Satguru. Treasure every word he utters, just as you would weave together hundreds of pearls on one string to form a necklace. So string his precious words together in your heart like pearls. Keep them always before you, and draw inspiration from their luster. Then your evil tendencies will leave you. Of course, we do listen to the Guru's words, but unfortunately they go in one ear and out the other. It is as if there were a direct tunnel from one side to the other, and the words pass right through. What can the perfect master do if there is some flaw in the disciples? The blind ones don't absorb even one word. It's like throwing air through a hollow bamboo pipe. What can the perfect master do? He is not going to pick up a stick and beat us. Instead, he will try to explain to us. If we understand and adopt his teachings, well and good. If not, then there's an end to it. Therefore, he says that we should take every single word into our hearts and become inspired to act on his instructions. Then liberation in this lifetime comes within reach. Bani. Always obey the words of the Guru and immediately discard the mind's advice. Pouring the Guru's words into the mold of right understanding, abandon the company of the manmukhs. The Guru-mukhs conduct themselves in this manner, adopt their ways, and reduce kal to ashes. What criterion goes to show that we are following the words of the Guru? If we are obeying the Guru, then we will reject the dictates of the mind. But if we have become drawn into the mind's schemes, then know it for certain that we have pushed the Guru's teachings aside. We don't have to ask someone else to confirm it. Our own mind will bear witness to our condition. When you want to fashion a fine tool or a beautiful necklace, first you need to make a mold. Then, when you pour the molten gold or other precious metal into that mold, the molten metal will fill the mold and take on its exact shape. Similarly, if you wish to keep the molten gold of the Guru's words in your heart, first you need to make a mold of your intellect. Then, when you pour the Guru's words into that mold, your intellect will preserve those precious words in your heart in the form of right understanding. At the same time, you also have to give up the company of the manmukhs. The manmuk has a sinful influence. Even if you have spent hundreds of years doing spiritual practices, just in a day everything can be spoiled, and all your hard-earned benefit lost. Therefore, to maintain your right understanding, you must avoid the company of the manmuks. Swamiji is speaking of the Guru Muk's way of life. In the Ramayana, we read that because of one word from Kaikeyi, everything was changed. When her mind overpowered her, she told King Dasharatha to send Ramchandra into exile and make Bharat his successor. Because of evil influences, in just a second, her way of thinking was changed. As a result, Ramchandra had to go into exile in the forest retreat, and the old king wasted away and died. Therefore, Swamiji Maharaj says that the sincere, loving devotees must shun the company of the manmuks if they want to do the true bhakti. Bani. Concentrate your attention between the eyes. Pierce through the veil at the Tisra till, and enter the etheric realm. Behold the dazzling light, and enter into the gate of Banknal. Listen to the Anhad Shabad, and raise your surat to the Gagan. Focus your attention within at the still point between the two eyes. Adopt a comfortable position, and do not move from there. We use the word asana for a fixed posture, but this is not the deeper meaning of asana. Asa means desire, and na means no. So sitting in an asana really means to have no desire. How can you achieve such a state? First, concentrate the mind so that no desire can disturb its stillness. Then, crossing over the Tisra till, rise into the etheric realm. There, a brilliant self-luminous light radiates day and night. Pierce through that light and journey beyond it. Then you come upon the entrance to Banknal, the crooked tunnel. Following along that way, your soul will first rise upward, then descend steeply, and finally climb up once again. This crooked tunnel is called the Banknal. Traveling through this tunnel, your soul enters the next region. Now you catch echoes of the Anhad Bani reverberating from above. Absorb all your attention in that sound coming from the higher realms, and it will lead you onward towards its source. There will be no need to ask directions from anyone along the way. Bani. In the lofty region of Sun, catch sight of the glittering moon. There, behold the white, scintillating rays of Daswan Dwar. Bathe in the Mansarovar pool. Emancipation is at hand. Listen to the matchless melody of the Kingri. The lines of karma are erased, and the swan soul flies free. In the lofty heights of the Sun, you are immersed in exquisite, indescribable moonlight, and you behold the pure white radiance of Daswan Dwar. In this region, you find the pool of Mansarovar, where the souls wash away their sins and emerge as immaculate Hansas. Outwardly, we go on pilgrimage to Triveni at Prayagraj to have the ritual bath where the Ganges, Yamuna, and Saraswati rivers flow together. But this outer Triveni is only a copy of the inner Triveni, or Mansarovar, the confluence of three radiant streams in Daswan Dwar. We think that bathing in that river washes away our sins, but in this we are deluded. No outer water can remove the accumulated sins of ages. Only by bathing in that inner Mansarovar can we remove the vestiges of the physical, astral, and causal coverings still clinging to the soul. In that pool of nectar, the sheaths of the various states of consciousness, Jagrat, waking, Svapna, dreaming, Shushupti, deep sleep, Turiya, superconsciousness, and Turiyatit, beyond superconsciousness, are all removed. The soul becomes a spotlessly pure Hansa or swan. The music of the kingri is resounding, and hearing that enchanting melody, the soul merges into it, becoming the form of Shabad. Now the soul flies free. No downward pull of desire remains. This radiant, untrammeled soul is called a Hansa. Bani. Mahasun is a region of deep, dense darkness, but in the company of the Satguru, you will easily break through that impregnable barrier. Once your soul breaks through, speed on in the company of the Satguru. Listen to the sound of Banwar Gufa and merge into Sohang. Beyond this lies the impenetrably dense, dark realm of Mahakal, the ruler of Mahasun. After bathing in the Mansarovar, the soul shines forth with the light of 12 suns. But when that radiant power of the soul gets connected to the gross physical body, we forget our true nature. Confined in this body, we see from the physical level only, and then we assert, I am a woman, I am a man, I am a child, I am an old person, I am a Brahmin, I am a Kshatriya, my name is this, that, or the other. But in reality, when all vestiges of the material realm are washed away, then we recognize that we are truly self-luminous light. Traveling upward from the Mansarovar, the soul encounters Mahasun, the vast region of total darkness, inaccessible and impossible to traverse. No one can cross over its dark expanse through their own power. But, by the grace of the mighty Satguru, taking the support of the Sar Shabad, we can easily sail across. Next comes Banwar Gufa, the whirling cave. Satguru Ji was a devotee of Lord Krishna. He said so much in praise of the sweet music Krishna played on the Murali and the Bansari. But when he met a perfect Satguru and did the meditation of Shabad Nam, he rose to the region of Sohang, or Banwar Gufa. Hearing the music resounding in that place, he said, I would sacrifice 1,000 Krishnas on this beautiful melody of the Bansari. The heart-ravishing sound of that place is indescribably sweet. Bani. Proceeding along the way, you are surrounded by the music of endless dunes and shabads. Sublime and noble Hansas come forward to meet you and extend a loving welcome. As you reach the gate of Satlok, the sweet strains of the Veena fill the air. After crossing the region of Sohang, your soul climbs higher still, and there are pure Hansas come forward to meet you and welcome you with great joy. Having escaped unscathed from the many traps of creation, the souls dwelling in this realm possess a unique greatness. Their matchless melodies of the Veena and the breathtaking beauty of Satlok lie far beyond the feeble power of words to describe. Bani. Go onward and view Alak Lok, the imperceptible realm. You will hear the dune of Alak Purush and behold the matchless radiance of that place. Making the dune your support and strength, have the darshan of Alak Purush. Then you come to Alak Desh. The marvels of that realm cannot even be imagined. The region is called Alak, or imperceptible. Only the immaculately pure Hansas can glimpse the splendor of that region, and even they have no words to describe it. We people are used to hearing and wandering yogis crying out, Alak Narinjan, when they go from door to collect money. But what do they have to do with the imperceptible realm? The Alak Narinjan of the beggars and the inconceivable glory of Alak Desh are vastly different things. Bani. Now intimations reach you from Agam Lok, the inconceivable realm. Rushing upward, have the darshan of Agam Purush. Storm the treasure house of unique refulgence. Plunge into the ocean of nectar and become one with Agam. Dancing in ecstasy, go on to the end of the journey. Just like a river flowing into the sea, place your head at his holy feet and merge into Radhaswami Dham. Thus, at long last, you return to your true home. Going beyond Agam Desh, you reach Anami, the nameless region. At that time, the soul is overflowing with happiness and bliss. When the monsoon rains fall, then the swollen rivers break through all barriers and plunge into the sea with a great rush and roar. In the same way, the intoxicated soul dives into the divine ocean and becomes one with that ocean. This self-existing state lies beyond all commentary and comprehension. There is nothing more to be said. Bani. What more can I tell you? I have revealed enough, and every word I have spoken is true. You have been wandering astray through innumerable births and deaths. Now put the dust of his holy feet on your head. Let all deeds and delusions be washed away. Go on chanting the holy name of Radhaswami. Satguru says, what more can I tell you? Everything that needs to be said I have revealed openly to you. I have left nothing out. For millions of lifetimes you have wandered lost in forgetfulness. Now put the dust of Satguru's feet on your head. Here he tells us, now all remnants of delusion and taints of past deeds have been swept from my heart. Immersed in the stream of Shabad day and night, Radha, my soul, has merged with Swami, the primal Lord. This is the self-existing state. Bani. Now proceed with love and devotion. Fix your attention in the satsang. Adopt the true practice. Sing this Agam Gita, the inner song. Therefore, fill your heart with affection and devotion. Fix your attention in the satsang with deep love. Until love manifests within you, the words of the satsang cannot touch your heart. You will learn how to find truth, how to practice truth, how to live truth. This is the Agam Gita, the inner song. One person may speak of the Bhagavad Gita. Someone else may talk of the Ashtavakra Gita. A third person will tell you of the Tilak Gita, and a fourth will mention some other Gita. But the primal Agam Gita, resounding within, is the greatest of all. That inner song is self-existing, and all these outer Gitas that are created and consumed by our senses are as nothing before it. Bani. Play the game and win the gamble. You have no other friend in this world. Place your faith in me. I have explained everything. Now you have gotten the human birth. In this game you have won the jackpot. But nothing in this world remains. No one is a friend of the heart. One day you will have to leave everything here, and all the worldly relations will be separated from you. So in the end, Swami Ji says, believe in my words. I have explained everything that you need to understand. End quote. Therefore, Sahajobai tells us the proper way to obey the Guru's commands. We should follow whatever he tells us with firm determination. Following the path of the Guru, we should anchor the mind in his words. Even if we suffer some harm or loss, even if we have to endure some humiliation, still we should not transgress the orders of the Guru. Baba Somanath.